Can people lay new brain pathways? And when you and I both teach people around the world how to do what we do, is that what's happening when they're developing those skills? Talk to us about the medical side of laying down brain pathways, and then talk to us about how that intersects with what we do when we teach people how to do this work that we do.
Yeah, well, I love this question. Yes, we are always capable of creating new brain pathways. This has been shown in literature and studies that even much older people can still create new pathways. There's something called brain plasticity, and it relates to that exact ability. How can the brain, if an area of it has been damaged or the tissue is destroyed or dead, how can it reroute itself? And that's the beauty of speech pathology, is that we're trained in finding those alternate routes so that the patient can once again learn either to communicate the way that they used to, but by using different means, or learn how to communicate in other sorts of ways. But from what I understand, there is no end point to that. It's like we can, that whole, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's a lie. You can. Dogs and people can always learn and always repattern their neurons and the synapses and the neural connections that happen in the brain. So you just have to know where to go, what you're doing, find the specialists that understand this and practice. The brain is kind of like, it's like working out any other muscle of the body. You can improve the way you're thinking, how quickly you're thinking, how easily you're able to access words, information. And yeah, my best guess is that learning to channel, learning to do readings, learning to connect intuitively is, of course, laying new pathways in the brain, because it's not something that many of us have done throughout the duration of our lives. It's almost never something that we're encouraged to develop. For some people that's different, but most of the people I know, they've not been encouraged to develop that. So when we go in as adults or adolescents and we try to develop a new skill, that is what we're doing. We are asking the brain to show up in different ways. We're asking certain areas to pipe down, right? The left brain, I am asking it to settle down and transfer power, receptivity over to the right side so that I can receive the messages. Then the left side helps me integrate it, helps me with the language, helps me with the cohesion of it so that I can deliver it in a manner that makes sense. And that's how I think it occurs. We still need more research, but that's my best understanding.